Then the other two are, so he appears in three forms. The other two are Garbhodakashaya Vishnu and Kshirodakashaya Vishnu. For now, I'm just telling you. The first form is Karanodakashaya Vishnu. So I said this is the material world, but material world is not manifest yet. What do you find here on the other side? Here is the Lord, Karanodakashaya Vishnu. The Lord has his potencies. He has Prakriti and Jivas with him. He is the potent, he is the Shaktiman, and these are his Shaktis. I see that, I think because there's a cap on the number of participants, so I see devotees are coming and going. Anyway, alright, we'll figure that out later. Alright, so let's continue. Everything is okay so far? Okay. Alright. Continue. So, now the question is, let's look at this Jivas who are with Karanodakashaya Vishnu. What is this Jivatma? What is this Jivas? Who are these Jivas? What is the qualification? So, Jivatma is a Chit Kana. Chit Kana. Chit means conscious. Kana means an atom, a small particle. Kana means a particle. It's an atomic particle, very, very small particle, but it is conscious. That is Jivatma. This Jivatma has its inherent characteristics. What are the inherent characteristics of Jivatma? The inherent characteristics of Jivatma are, first of all, I said it is Anuparimana. That means it is atomic size. Anuparimana, atomic size. Very, very small. What do you mean by Anuparimana? Can anyone explain what is Anuparimana? What is Anuparimana? Anuparimana means if you have an object and if you divide it into two parts, now you take one of those parts and divide it into two parts. Now that one, again you divide it into two parts. Now this one, again you divide it into two parts. Like this you go on dividing. Finally you come to a size which is so small that you cannot divide any further. That is called Anuparimana. Anuparimana means the smallest possible size which cannot be divided further. Okay? Now that leads to the next quality of this Jivatma. It is so small. Here I must tell you one more thing. If it is so small, Anuparimana, one point that I have to tell you here is that which is Anu means the smallest, and what is the opposite of Anu? Vibhu. Vibhu is the opposite of Anu. So Vibhu means in the biggest. There's nothing bigger than that. That is called Vibhu. Anu means the smallest, Vibhu means the biggest. Both of them are transcendental. Both of them are transcendental and they are eternal. Anu and Vibhu. And everything in between is called Madhyama Akara. Madhyama Akara means all sizes in between Anu and Vibhu are called Madhyama Akara, and they are all temporary. They are not eternal. Just an additional point I am telling you about the sizes. But now we are looking at the characteristic features of Jivatma. Jivatma's characteristic is it is very, very small, Anu sized. Because it is small, is there any possibility if something is the size of atom, is there any Jivatma? The shape is Eka Rupa Swarupa Bhak. Eka Rupa Swarupa Bhak. This is the shape of this living entity. That means uniform form. It's uniform. You cannot see hands, legs, nothing. It's just uniform. But it has a form. The form is uniform. Next quality of the Jivatma is Aham. What is that Aham? Ego. Or you call it I-ness. So, the Jivatma is individual. Jivatma is individual. There is individuality for Jivatma. Every living entity is an individual. That's why it has I-ness. It has I-ness, ego. And then what are the other qualities of Jivatma? Gyatritvam, Kartritvam, and Bhoktritvam. Gyatritvam, Kartritvam, Bhoktritvam. What is Gnatritvam? Gnatritvam means the capacity to know. Capacity to know. What can it know? Can the Jivatma know what is, who is the Supreme Lord? Can the Kartritvam, ability to do. And then what is Bhoktritvam? Ability to enjoy. Therefore, this Jivatma is a very wonderful particle, conscious particle. And one more, it is transcendental, it's not a material particle. In the material world also you have atoms, atomic particles, but this is transcendental. Transcendental means it is Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Again, Sat means it is eternal. Chit means it is cognizant. It knows. What does it know? I am spirit soul. And Ananda means it is blissful. Does the soul have its own bliss? Yes, soul has its bliss. This is not Brahmananda. The bliss of the soul, realizing the absolute truth, that's not the bliss of the soul. Inherently, the soul has its own bliss. Riddhi, are you getting bored?